Hello viewers, this is Usama Khurshid Khan with program State Affairs, and today we will talk about the lady who was guardian of the hell. Are all of you amazed? Okay, let's blow the cover. Yes, my viewers, we will talk about the new CIA chief appointed by the United States of America President Mr. Donald J. Trump. I know the question which has just stuck in your mind is about Pompeo, the ex-director of CIA. Don't worry viewers, he has been appointed as the Secretary of State as Trump fired Secretary of State Rex Tillerson. Before going towards that appointment, let me tell you that Mr. Trump fired his Secretary of the State Rex Tillerson because maybe Tillerson was fired for speaking against Russia in the ongoing spy poison saga. Tillerson had said Russia was most likely responsible for the poisoning of a double agent Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia Skripal in the United Kingdom last week. Viewers, discussing the past, for example, Mr. Tillerson had urged Mr. Trump not to withdraw from the Paris Climate Agreement or to back Saudi Arab's campaign against Qatar or to move the American embassy in Israel to Jerusalem, all of which Mr. Trump has done. He had also argued against de-rectifying the Iran civil nuclear agreement, in which his absence seems increasingly likely, but perhaps more damagingly to his relationship with Mr. Trump, who prizes loyalty above all. Mr. Tillerson also distanced himself from the president's equating remarks on the white supremacists who protested in Charlottesville last August. Mr. Trump said there were some very fine people among them. Mr. Tillerson, when asked if he shared that view, and on that moment he said, "The president speaks for himself." Well, it's very easy for Mr. Trump to take such decisions on his Twitter. Well, coming back to our topic, viewers, it was shocking news for the world when Mr. Trump tapped Gina Haspel as the CIA's deputy director. Let me tell you here that Gina Haspel is the first lady to be selected as the head of the CIA. She has worked at the CIA since 1985. She has held numerous leadership positions in the CIA and spent much of her career undercover. Apart from that, Haspel has a murky history with torture programs after 9/11. Haspel oversaw a secret prison in Thailand that was responsible for subjecting prisoners to violent interrogation techniques, including waterboarding. Now, let me tell you that these techniques were not simple or average ones. According to the reports, one of the suspects was subjected to the waterboard for 83 times. You can now have an idea that what kind of hell it was for the prisoners. Moreover, the public record shows Haspel ran one of these secret sites and supervised at least 2 of these harsh interrogations. Haspel also apparently had a role in the decision to destroy videos evidence of these interrogations in 2005. Viewers, I'm not saying that this necessarily disqualifies her, but it's something that goes counter to the chain of command and perhaps the rule of law. And it's not the rule of law of any third world country, but it's the rule of law of the United States of America, whose preamble started from the "We, the people of United States of America." So where are the human values now? Where is the humanitarian whining of states now? Isn't it the biggest violation to appoint such person who has involved in such outrageous things? The answer lies in the action of the United States of America. Putting Haspel in charge of the CIA would undo attempts by the agency and the nation to repudiate torture. This message sent to the CIA workforce is very simple. And the message is that do engage in war crimes, in crimes against humanity, and you'll get promoted. Don't worry about the law. Don't worry about the ethics. Don't worry about the morality or anything. In fact, that torture doesn't work. Go ahead, do it anyway. We'll cover for you. That's what this appointment means. Viewers, this appointment eventually sends the message to the world that the USA can only talk about what? They are a shining city on a hill, a beacon of respect for human rights, civil liberties and the rule of law. But actually, that's nonsense. They do what they want to do, no matter what. International law be damned in the case that where's the demise, but actually that's nonsense. They do what they want to do, no matter what. International law be damned. In that case, that's where the demise of the empire took the start. That's it for the today, viewers. See you in the next program. Just take care of yourself. Fi aman Allah.